Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be going over the SAL1 TryHackMe certification. It's brand new. It's the new kid on the block. So if you guys haven't heard of it, we're going to go over some stuff today. So if you guys are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and share. Let's get into it and have some fun. All right, so here we are on TryHackMe. So once you log in, if you're familiar with the platform, if you aren't, it's going to be under Learn and you see Get Certified. So the cool thing about this, it has, I believe, 80 questions and 2 simulated environments that you have to go and triage some stuff. And we're going to actually go over the SOC simulator today as well. I want to dig into that. I haven't really touched it, so this will be a first for both of us or all of us. So you see how it says start exam here? Let me make sure you can see that. Yep, you can see it. I just want to make sure my big head's not in the way. And then we can see the about. Let me actually make this a little larger. And we can see about. What is the SAL1 certification? So the SAL1 is Security Analyst Level 1. So it's pretty much a beginner hands-on certification for you guys to learn and triage things. So like it says, practical certification that validates entry-level SOC analyst skills in threat detection, triage, and incident response using real-world scenarios. So this is what I heard about their SOC simulation. It's pretty real-world. I haven't checked it out, so like I said, it'll be the first for all of us. Excuse me. So some of the prerequisites are there isn't any. However, you have some recommended learning before you can go into it. So I guess the learning, we'll get into that in a second. Probably the recommended training, but we'll get into that in a sec. Let's just finish with the about us or the about certification. So the exam process, you pretty much click. I haven't taken it yet, but I probably will in the next week or so. Just been getting some stuff done for work and then, my life and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure I'm focused and dedicate my time because I really would just want to pass it the first time. So you have check-in, you have your ID ready for validation. I'm guessing you have to, maybe it's a camera. You have to show your ID. You have 80 questions for multiple choice. This is 20% of your score. So, and then the other 2 scenarios is 40%, 40%. So that's 80. So if I read this correctly, for the exam details, if I come over here, 750 out of 1,000, so that's probably about 75%. So correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, or TryHackMe. Don't beat me up. So technically, if you just wonk this, or if you fail this, but you pass these 2, I'm sure you still get a pass. And I like that because it's really grading you or, it's testing you on your real world simulated environment, right? It's checking out how you are hands-on and all that good stuff. So once you submit it, you probably get your results right there. No waiting. You see your results when you finish. That's pretty cool. Either you flunked or you passed. So you have the fundamentals. This is some of the stuff, cyber defense framework, and so on and so forth, right? So instant results, feedback on your results, a verifiable digital certificate. So it's pretty cool. You can share it. You can share it on your accounts like LinkedIn and all that, your resume and all that good stuff. So let's go to the next thing here, and the recommended learning. So if you're brand new to the field, you can start out with pre-security, which is a pretty cool path, cybersecurity 101, and SOC level 1. So all of these are pretty simple, and you can take notes and make sure you're ready to go for this exam. And then you have your you can practice your skills, and you have these rooms like investigating with Splunk. So I'm assuming it's going to be with Splunk, and then so on and so forth, right? And then you have your simulator. So can I just click on SOC simulator here? Oh, sweet. All right, so what did I do? All right, SOC simulator. And let's go ahead and see what's up here. So we have introduction to phishing, and then all of these unlock. Let's see if we click on unlock. Let's see what happens. Unlock all SOC simulators with the TryHackMe for Business. All right, so you need TryHackMe for Business in order to get all the other ones. excuse me. So phishing unfolded. So we can start here, but that's an hour and a half. So this is a 15-minute one. Let's go ahead and hit start here. And let's see what this is all about. This is the first time I'm doing this. So let's see how this goes. So I clicked on start, introduction to phishing, learn how to use a SOC simulator by completing your first scenario. Close all true positive alerts to pass. So I'm assuming this is probably like the real exam. Probably not like an introduction to phishing, but you probably have to investigate some kind of maybe a phishing attack or some kind of malware or something like that. Then if you have Splunk, you can look into your SIM tool and all that good stuff. So let's see what other stuff is here. The scenario objective. Monitor and analyze real-time alerts. Identify and document critical events such as suspicious emails and attachments. So this is probably going to be something that we're going to be looking at. Create a detailed report or case report based on your observations to help your team understand the full scope of the alert and malicious activity. All right, so hopefully this takes me less than 15 minutes. The reason being is because it'll be 7:30 p.m. EST and the New York Rangers are playing. So hopefully this hurries up and we can get through this in a matter of 15 minutes. All right, so here we are. This is the dashboard. I want to make it a little smaller just so I can see more real estate. So if I come all the way up, we have dashboard on the left, we have alert queue, SIM, and analyst VM. So analyst VM is probably going to be our VM that we, do the analyzing of whatever, like it's like your desktop, right? You log in on your laptop or your desktop at work, and then you use like different tools on that in order for you to investigate. So let's see the scenario. All right, so we have, I guess, 15 minutes. So let's see if we can get this within 15 minutes. So, that's just the scenario details. Okay, so alert queue. Let's see what we have here. There's nothing yet. So I don't know if it's just going to start coming in here and just like start giving us some alerts. I'm not sure. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this. So let's see what's up here. Let's look at, this is Splunk Enterprise. That's pretty slick. Let's make this a little bigger. And it'll probably automatically log us in. So I can see that it's doing its thing. So let's give that a moment. It probably takes a few minutes to load everything up because it is in a virtual environment. So probably here, here we go. We got something cooking in here. Let's just look at the Splunk really quick and see what's cooking in here. Man, I don't have no tea, no water. I'm dying. Okay, cool. So right here, we start getting some alerts. So we have 12 alerts or events right now. So it is the 6th, I believe. Let me see. It is I guess it's the 6th in England because it's already 6 hours ahead. So this is correct. There's about 12 a.m. there. So, okay, so let's just look through this. So remember, if we come back here, and I should take a snippet of this. Let's go back to dashboard. The scenario details. So we want to look at critical events such as suspicious emails and attachments. So if we have an analyst VM, so we probably have like an email or an attachment that we have to run through some kind of tool. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this moment. So let's just see what's cooking. So we have 1000, ID 1000, 1001. Okay, so let's see if we, a suspicious email was received from an external sender with a unusual top-level note by a SOC, blah, blah, blah. The detection rules still need some fine-tuning. You've won a trip to Hat Wonderland. Click here to claim. That doesn't look too bad because there's attachments, none. So that doesn't look too bad in my opinion. Right? Like if I saw this, I would just delete it, spam, go on with your day. Let's look at the second one. Pretty much the same thing. There's no attachment. There's nothing really cooking. Analyst VM, let's see if we can get back in here and see if we can see any like tools or anything on this desktop. Maybe there's like attachments there already. Oh, yeah, see? So let's try to zoom this out. This is really big, but who cares? We're good. All right, so if we double click on this attachments, let's see what's cooking in here. Latest, let's click in here. So we have a force update and an important invoice slash feb. All right, so let's just look at this force update. Let's see if we can edit it real quick. And I wonder if there's any tools on here that we can utilize, because it doesn't look like it has access to the internet. Let's see if there's any tools. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on here. That's all right. Let's just see what's cooking in here. And let's see, synopsis, description, note, greetings, tech warriors, this script crafted by Yanni from IT. He here to save the day, contact him, blah, blah, blah. All right, so, whoops. So let's see what the script is actually doing. So force Windows update, install all available updates. This might take some time. Yeah, just doing install Windows update except all auto reboot. So reboot the machine once it's done doing its install of the updates. Diagnosis, system diagnosis. The path is a temp directory on the server, and I don't see anything too crazy on here. Let me see. Collecting installed programs. Yeah, so this is pretty much that update. So let's just X out of here. If we open up, let's just open up. I'm going to right click on this and open up File Explorer and see if we can go to the C drive and go to that temp directory. I guess there is no temp. All right, tools. Let's see anything in here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to wait. All right, so we have this one. Let's go ahead and extract this. Invoice, let's do it right here. That's fine. Ooh, this looks a little sus. So immediately, if you guys see, it's invoice.pdf, or they spelled invoice wrong, but that's all right. I don't know if that was spelled wrong on purpose, or it was a typo, or just like makes it look a little more sus. So you can see the type is a shortcut. So if we right click on this, go to properties, we're going to see like a link file. So we can see that this is not a PDF. So this is probably pointing to something and doing some other shady stuff. But we'll get into that in a second. Let's go back to our queue, because this thing is probably going to be lighting up like a Christmas tree. All right, so suspicious parent-child relationship. All right, let's see. Suspicious process. All right, sysmon task host w.exe. This, I'm not going to worry about it, because remember, it's focusing on attachments and emails. So reply to suspicious email. There's no attachments on here, so this doesn't look like the one that we need to worry about. So let's go back to our VM. Hopefully I don't lose that. Please don't lose it. All right, cool. So we're right back here. So what I want to do is I'm going to right click on here, and let's try to think about this for a second. I want to go, since this is a PDF, let's go ahead and do this. I'm just going to go ahead and open up Notepad. I want to see something, if my theory works. Let's open up Notepad and go File, Open. Well, I can just drag that probably too. But I just want to do it the long route just so you guys can see. Import, and then from here, go ahead and do all files. And we're going to go ahead and open this up. Open this up. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so let's see what this thing is doing. Let's do format, word wrap, and let's make this bigger. All right, so let's see if I can zoom this in. No? All right, let's just do format. Let's do format, fonts, and I want to make this a little bigger. It's not letting me zoom it in, so got to do it the old school way. Let's do 20. 20 should be fine, because I'm going blind as it is anyway. All right, so this I want to say invoice spelled wrong .pdf. It's a PowerShell script. New object system net web client. So it's pretty much doing a download string from this GitHub usercontent.com. So it's pretty much using a PowerCat.ps1, using PowerCat to a ng-rock, and it's using this port to go out. So it's pretty much using PowerShell to call out, looks like to like a C2 server or some kind of a server on the internet that's going to be listening in once so they can try to compromise the machine. This is what I'm gathering from this. So let's see what else is cooking here. Let's go back to the queue. There's new stuff. And let's see, phishing. Whoa, we got a lot here. So reply to suspicious email. All right, so there's no attachment here. And let's see, did we already look at this one? Oh, there's an attachment. But this attachment, this PS1, from what we gathered, I don't think that is, suspicious, right? Because that's just doing everything that we saw in our folder. So we may just have to wait and see if we get something that showcases that invoice, what you call it? That invoice zip file or just that PDF file. All right, so let's go back to Splunk as well. We can see there's 44 events. Let's see if there's anything in here that looks a little suspicious. Let's just keep going down. All right, so right here, attachment. So here is something that looks sus. The content of this email has been removed. All right, so privacy regulation and company security policies to protect sensitive information. So this was an inbound direction to Michael. The sender was John, and important pending, invoice, with invoices spelled wrong. So this one here looks a little sus to me. So I'm not sure. Obviously, we probably have to wait for something because we don't triage inside of Splunk. We do it inside of in our case, our SOC emulator. So we have to wait for something like this to show up. And that's just my assumption. So let's see. Oh man, my head is itchy. I just took a shower. I should have just my hair is growing so long now. I'm just, all right, so let's see what else is cooking here. Nothing yet looks juicy, right? So let's see. I want to see what else is going on this SIM inside of Splunk. Contact. So there's no attachment. So I wonder if there's a way here that we can, 3 attachments. So let's click on attachments, and then we see 3 events, right? We should see, oh shoot. Okay, 3 attachments. All right, here we go. So we have only this. So let's click on here. And nothing. No results. All right, let's come back for a second. Did I mess this up? Okay. So attachments. So we see this attachment and all right. I'm not too sure. I'm not a Splunk expert, to be honest. So let's see anything else? Okay, there's another one here, suspicious attachment. All right, cool. So this is probably it. Yeah. So you see here, we have this important invoice /February.zip. This is what is suspicious, in my opinion. This would be something to triage. So we can add this. We can click on this then we can say, okay, I took ownership over this. And I don't know how many alerts are going to come in, but we can write a report on this one just to see what's up. And so let's just, from what we gathered, this is a true positive because it's definitely something suspicious. So I hate writing, but I'm just going to do this really quick. This email I'm going to put like this email with the attachment is a sus file after looking looking into the zip file with the, what was it? Like invoice with, I want to put invoice file. All right. And then, I don't know. Hopefully this is good enough. It's probably not good enough, but does it? Yes. And needs someone. Let's close it and see if we're good to go. Like I said, I don't even know what's going to happen. Let's see what it says here. All right. Unlock. Oh, does it say congratulations, we did it? Or what's going on here? Victory. Okay, cool. We did it. We did it. Victory. Security breach prevented. All right. That was pretty cool. They liked my crappy my crappy notes. You passed the scenario by identifying the true positive alerts. However, your MTTR and dwell time will be a little longer. Your last 5 runs. I don't know what they mean by last 5 runs. This is the first time I ever did this. And your true positive rate is low at 9 point whatever. All right, cool. At least we got it. We prevented the phishing. It's a true positive, and we're good. It's using some powered by AI stuff, so we got it correct, and we are golden. Is that it? Is that all we do? 100%. Let's make this a little smaller now. And then one scenario close, 1 minute, the time to resolve. All right, what time is it? It's actually 7:32, so pretty much 15 minutes. So maybe the 15 minutes is right on par. So that is pretty much it. Let me go ahead and X out of here, and let me see if I can figure out how to kill this. How do I just return to homepage? Is that all right? I guess that's it. All right. So scenarios. If I go back to scenarios for a second, does it say done? Whatever. We got our points. We finished this scenario. This was pretty cool. I actually like this. So hopefully I'll probably tinker with this next one to see how far I can dig into that. But it's an hour to 2 hours. So obviously that's not going to be tonight. But thank you so much for checking this out. I hope you guys have a good day. And you do this yourself and see what you think and put it in the comments below. Have an awesome evening and see you guys next time.